welcome back, Lead TV. I'm back here with another video. All right, so it's May 1st, not May. Sorry, it's March 1st, and we let two months already pass us. You know what I'm saying? Let's start now. Let's I hit the ground running. March 1st. All those goals that you have set for yourself, let's get it. Me personally, I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me. Like I said, I'm working out more. You know what I'm saying? Saving, doing all that good stuff. But what is going to drive you to do better, to meet your goals? Because hey, you're tired of working. I'm tired of working. I'd rather work for myself. So if I want to sleep in, I can sleep in. Who don't want to do that? Excuse me. So for all of my followers out there, who wants to work from themselves? Like, I know you guys are tired of having a boss. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, or else you're gonna get fired. Then no income. Now what? But 2021, as I said, chase your goals. I'm not even gonna say dreams. Chase your goals, because there's goals that you wrote down that you need to get. I don't think y'all. You have to achieve those goals. Even if it take you longer than March, you started and you will finish. You will finish. Me personally, I'm chasing mine. Like I said, you guys will be with me. I will be doing my fitness. Sometimes I probably call my wife in. We do it together. Hey, whatever it takes to achieve your goals. And I'm going to achieve mine. I'm definitely going to achieve mine. And there's a lot of people I want to prove wrong. There's a lot of people that I am going to prove wrong. I will make it. And I want everyone to realize, hey, people are going to doubt you. But if you have in your mind, you're going to make it, you're going to make it. I say I'm going to make it because it's a lot of things that come up in my life and that I achieve at. Like, everything I, like, I reach for, I usually reach out and grab it, tackle it. That's how it is. So, with this YouTube, I'm going to make it. And I want everyone to remember what I said. I'm going to make it. It's like, it's crazy. And I say everyone's chasing to be a YouTube star, but you have to put your mind into it. You have to. And we're going to make it. I'm going to chase my fitness goals. Me and my wife, we're on this together. Like I told her, not on. We're in this together. And we're gonna be in the best shape of our lives. Like, I know in Italy, we was getting it. Like, we used to get up, they do PT together. Hey, who's doing PT? They like the leads, and you'll hear a sigh, you'll hear everything. But at the end of the day, everyone thanked us because it only made them better. I remember point in time that my wife, she wasn't as good as she is now at PT, and I'm pretty sure she's seen it in me. Like, oh, he's always running this, he's always doing that, blah blah blah. But she definitely approved like 110%. She was never one of those give up, or she never failed. She's an overachiever. So when I say that, it's like, okay, you only need 50% to pass. She's like, oh, well, let me get 110. Let me do this. She's that type of person, which I love her to death. And she always telling me, and I always try to take the short route out, quickest way possible. Boom. But with her, no, it's not like that. It's she she's always gonna she's always one like double checking. I know maybe we should do this, maybe. And then 9 times out of 10, she's she It's the I won't say she's right because you never admit when someone's right. I'm just joking, but no, it comes out successful. But I'm like, hey, we could have did like this, and then it'd been like we wouldn't have to wait that long. And she's probably gonna get on to me for making this video here about it. But yeah, that's how she is. But she's definitely a stellar soldier. It's like very man, very dedicated into what she do. She's definitely a great leader, a very great leader. Everyone come every if me getting out by that hat we left on the landmark, you know, everyone know the leads that hey, if you've been to a certain place, the leads just ask about the leads and they'll let you know how the leads and it's crazy. We our leadership style is pretty much the same, but kind of different, and we sit at home and talk about it. I won't say we get in. I don't want to say arguments. We get into let's see what they call it, debations or whatever, however the way you want to say it. So yeah, and maybe this is that, this and that, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, we come to a conclusion like, oh, you know what? Maybe if it was like this, blah blah blah. And honestly, she helps me and I help her. And one thing I want to say about my wife, I told her once I had picked up EU5 and she was still EU4, I said, hey, and you can ask her. You can ask her. Everything about me, I was like, I'm done. I want to see you progress. I want you to get, to this because she will always, studying her butt off and stuff like that. And then I was like, hey, you know, and she still don't like me for it. But I was like, hey, man, cut that off, man. You've been studying so hard, man. Sit down and watch your movies. I know you want to be on Netflix or whatever. And she will, that's not her. She's not just going to put it off. So, like I said, love her for what she do. But like I said, I put off everything that I was doing. Like I said, I had I was promoted back in our last duty station. She got promoted at this duty station, but what I'm saying is I put everything off because my wife felt like she was not progressing, and as me as a husband, I'm like, oh, boom, I want to see it. I don't want everything to seem about me, but stopped everything. I was like, hey, when I get schools and I get a notification or if I hear anything, hey, regardless, I'm putting you in. Don't worry about the kids and stuff like that. I'll take care of them. Which she knows she's always on her toes about that one. Like because I'm not saying I can't watch my kids. It's just like I'm gonna call her every 2-3 minutes. Like hey, this and that. But no, I told her like hey, I'm gonna everything that comes to I'm gonna put you in. And if it's offered to me, I'm like hey, I'm gonna decline and give it to you and stuff and things like that. Like you have to motivate your significant other. You have to keep them on their toes. You have to keep them up. And I'll tell them this straight up like, hey, I'm not progressing. I'm not progressing anymore until you reach this rank that you desire to be. And I won't even say I put it on hold. I was just like, I wasn't accepting. Excuse me. I wasn't accepting anything. I was like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. So there was a range came up. I was like, hey, I'm going. Like I went with her. Boom. I got pictures somewhere. I think in my phone or something that I probably upload later. But I coached her up. I did this and that, and then she fired and everything. And I don't know if a lot of people understand, but having your spouse there with you, they're more relaxed. They know hey, my husband's gun control is awesome and this and that. So they're more relaxed. They're ready to fire this and that. So I told her, I said, hey, like, when she was firing, trying to group in zero, and I could see down the lane, like, oh, you're shooting, boom, boom. I said, hey, you pulled that last one because I'm not sure if everyone's in the military or not, but well, I know everyone's not in the military, but if people follow me in the military, once you go down and check your group in zero, you know that, hey, you want everything in the circle. It's like a little tabby. I forget, but you want them all together. And she had boom boom. She had two of them in there, but she was pulling the last one. And I go beside her and I said, talk to her like, hey, what happened? Like, what are you doing? Like that last the last one you're pulling it. You know, are you just not caring? Because it's it's fundamentals to rifling, rifling. Sorry,